my second graders. Today we're working on lesson 15, paragraphs. The objective, I can identify places where I need to begin a new paragraph in a personal narrative. First, let's turn to page 21. We're going to use the same anchor chart that you use with Miss Calhoun in Cycle 1. Students, you're going to start a new paragraph anytime someone new starts talking, the setting changes, something sudden occurs, when time passes, when a new character is introduced, and when the description of one thing ends and something new is described. All right, so turning to page 37, I want to practice identifying new paragraphs. This is from one page in Dragon Master's Rise of the Earth Dragons by Tracy West. Okay. So paragraphs are identified in text when you see this indent in here. This text is sort of pushed in compared to the text aligned on the left-hand side. So this is a symbol of a new paragraph when you see this text pushed in. So I want to try to identify why there's a new paragraph here. Okay, let's see how I do. This is my new Dragon Master? He asked. Oh, someone new is talking. There's an indent. New paragraph. Yes, Your Highness, said Griffith. Okay, somebody new talking. The king frowned. He's scrawny. New character talking. Drake felt like sinking into the floor. Oh, talking about somebody new. The king turned to Griffith. Explain this to me, wizard. My strongest men cannot control dragons. Why is it that these children can? So here is the king talking, the new character talking. New paragraph here. It is the way of the Dragonstone, Griffith said. It is a mystery even to me. So Griffith responds to the king. Humph, snored the king. Very well then, I shall leave my army in your hands. Here's the king responding to Griffith. So each paragraph, it's a different character speaking. When writers show a conversation between characters, separate it into different paragraphs like this here. It helps guide the reader through the story and makes it easier for the reader to understand who's talking and what's happening in the story. Okay, let's see. Army, Drake wondered. King Roland looked at Drake again. Do not let me down, boy, he said. Then he and the soldier left. Everyone sat back down. Someone new talking. The king's words, new paragraph. The king's words scared Drake. What will happen if I do let him down? Drake wondered. He had a feeling it wouldn't be good. Some inner thoughts from a new character. New paragraph. Bo took Drake to their room. There was a bed and a wooden chest for each of them. There was also a desk for them to share. A jug of water sat on the table. So the setting change. New paragraph. That is your bed, Bo said, pointing. Somebody new talking. New paragraph. Drake climbed into bed. All right, now second graders, I'm going to look at my own writing and think about when I'm going to start new paragraphs to help guide my reader through my writing. Okay. All right, well first, I want to start my story off with a new paragraph. So a paragraph symbol is 2 lines down and like a squished letter C on top. Creak! My knees cracked as I squatted next to my garden box. I wanted to get my garden boxes ready for planting. I dug into the fresh, loose soil and unearthed a collection of plump, white, curled up creatures. Here's some new talking. Ew, what are you? I wondered. I don't think you're supposed to be there, I thought. Where does this go? I discovered several plump white bugs that seemed to live in clusters. Over here, after this discovery, so this is something sudden happening, I frantically dug through each garden bed, searching for more white bugs. Out of my 6 garden beds, I found these white bugs in every bed. I began to panic. I needed to know what they were called. Immediately, I pulled out my phone with my right hand and held the bug with my left. Here's some dialogue. New paragraph. White bug in garden. I spoke as I typed into the Google search bar. I clicked on Google Images. I saw a picture of what I was holding in my gloved hand and the word grub underneath. There's some more dialogue. Grub? That's what Pumbaa and Timon eat in The Lion King, I thought to myself. Well, are they good or bad for the garden? I clicked on the photo and started to read about the plump white quarter-sized bug. I quickly skimmed the article about grubs. Ooh, here we go. Something sudden. Then I found it. Grubs can wreak damage in the vegetable garden. Grubs eat the roots of plants, which end up killing them. Here's some dialogue. That's it. These buggies need to go, I told myself. Following my arrows. Oh. I put my phone in my back pocket. This would be something sudden happens. I put my phone in my back pocket and began to furiously dig and pick out every grub I could find. Some new dialogue here. New paragraph. How do I know they're not going to come back? I asked myself. Quickly, something sudden here. Quickly, I pulled out my phone again. Google, how do I get rid of grubs naturally? I asked. Oh, I missed one here. All right, Google, there we go. Oh, and there's some talking there. All right, Google, how do I get rid of these grubs naturally? I asked. New paragraph, new talking. Beneficial nematodes, the article stated. What are those? I wondered. Well, let me go ask the employees at the nursery. Okay, I stood up. Something different is happening. I stood up to get ready to go to the closest nursery in search of beneficial nematodes. Thank goodness, these buggies aren't going to be eating any of my plants' roots anymore. All right, so students, today I want you to read through your writing carefully and decide where you should add new paragraphs. Remember to use page 21 to help you with this task.